In today's video, we will be doing some price analysis on Vechain, and we will have a look at some potential areas that we could invest, and then we'll have a look at some take profit regions, and maybe even a little bit of a price prediction thrown in there to see where we could potentially go on this run. So first up, smash that like button, make sure that you are subscribed, and let's crack on. So hello, welcome to Operation Crypto, and welcome to a fresh video where we will be analysing the general crypto market sentiment to start off. And then we'll have a look at Vechain in both the BTC and the USDT pairing. So currently looking at Bitcoin market dominance, we are sat at 45.77%. We did lose this key level here at 46.5% there, and I was expecting us to at least try and cling on to that level. We did bounce up. This is a daily time frame. If you look on the 4 hour, it looks a little bit better. We did try to bounce back up, we failed, we rejected straight back through it, and we've come back to test it again. And now we're just trying to recover a little bit here, but I think ultimately it's just going to die. I think in general, Bitcoin is starting to lose that overall market feel. Now there's so many good alts around, and that market share that Bitcoin dominance has is dwindling. If we just look at this on the weekly time frame, as you can see, it looks severe. I mean, going back in time, not quite as severe as what happened in 2017, because look at that weekly candle there. It dropped all the way from 59% all the way down to 46. So we've not had a severe weekly candle like that. I mean, it still could happen. We've still got a lot of room to drop down here. I was saying that I wouldn't expect the market dominance to drop down to 35%, but the way this run's going now, there's always a possibility that it could even go lower than that, and Bitcoin take a back seat while altcoins really do the thing, because there's a lot of solid projects out there, and Vechain is one of those. So what we'll do now is just take a look at the USDT pair, and then we will have a look at the BTC pairings too. So I just want to start off with the daily time frame. I had this set up on, I think it looks a little bit better than the 4 hour actually. Yeah, I had this set up on here. And originally the bullish pendant was down to this point. We did have a breakout around here. I extended that triangle, and now we've broke out of this region. Currently we've rejected off that, what you would say, the negative 2.7 level, so at 25 cent, pretty much hit that and then tapped right off it, and we're starting to retrace a little bit. So that is now invalid. We have broken out of that, and I'm expecting us to really push on, because looking on the 4 hour time frame, we are in a uptrend, so things are looking good. Might come back down to test this region here at 22 cent, but hopefully not. I think things are starting to look good, so let's just get rid of that. Let's just drop back to the daily first. So in general, it's looking good. We did hit those all-time highs up at 27 cent, just shy of 28 cent there. We did quite a big fat rejection from there to there. We did a 53% drop, which was savage. A lot of people probably would have got wrecked if I sold, but if you are brave enough, just hold through. If you've got a bit of skin in the game in crypto, then I think you'll be all right. Looking at the MACD here, this shows some bullish signs. We've been in a bit of a downtrend since we did hit those highs, but it looks like we're about to get a crossover on those moving averages, and the histogram, it looks like we could tick bullish very, very soon. We just need a closure on a daily candle above this region, and I think we will really start to push on into bullish territory. So in general, this is looking good for a push up. RSI is around mid-ground, so that does show me that we have plenty of growth opportunities. If we are looking for a buy zone though, let's just have a zoom in and analyse this latest move, because this is a little bit of a bearish scenario. I mean, if you're looking for some investment opportunities, I always target the 382 level. So if we're looking for some buys, potentially place some there at 22.4 cent. I mean, if we do get a big shakeout, you could potentially fill some orders down here at 20.9 cent. So they are two levels which we could target if this rollover maintained itself. But in all purposes, we could just absolutely smash on. If we do smash on, we can look at 26.7 cent, and then breaking through the all-time highs at 28 cent will inevitably send us up to 30 cent. I did a video, I don't know, a month, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I did put a massive price target on here, price prediction for this bull run at 50 cent, but I honestly think that might absolutely get blown out of the water now. I think in general the crypto market is bullish. We're in the middle of a major bull cycle. Alts, in my opinion, is still quite undervalued in the BTC pairs, so I think we've got a long way to push, and I think anything under these all-time highs in terms of a buy would be solid. If I were looking at this now and I were thinking, where do I buy in? To be honest, I'm market buy, but let's set some limit orders within around this region. I think all should start to look good. But in terms of a price prediction, let's just drop to the daily time frame. Let's put as Fibonacci on the opposite way and see what it's telling us. So we'll go from the top of the there to the bottom, and this gives us some extensions. I'm looking at, well, look at that 618 level there, 4.618, lands up at this nice target here, which I've marked before. So that ultimately could be my price prediction for this run. That 4.618 level, 82 cent. I've already marked it up previously. So that to me looks like a nice key level. Breaking through 50 cent will be absolutely massive, and I do think that will happen over the course of the next month to 6 weeks potentially, as long as the markets stay as they are. So let's just monitor that, get some buys in here, and then hold on for dear life, because this is going to go absolutely berserk at some stage. So that's the USDT pair covered. Jumping into the what's going on here? Yeah, I see what's going on. So this is a BTC pair. I had a bull flag plotted here. I didn't realise I had that on, but look at that. We have had a breakout from that bull flag. We actually shot all the way up to 443 Satoshis. So that bull flag is now obsolete. We have broken out. And things are looking good. Let's just have a look at what we could see here. I mean, in terms of... could we have a breakout from here? Let's have a look at this. A potential breakout on a bullish uptrend from that. Yeah, I mean, you could say we've already broke out of it, because that was the bull flag, to be honest. So yeah, we've broken out of that, so I won't worry about them patterns, because I'm just talking shit there. But yeah, all looking good on that. If you look at a MACD here, again, it's about to tick to the upside, and potential crossover on the move averages coming. And let's have a look at some buy zones. Looking at a 4-hour time frame is where I do most of that analysis. We'll analyse this move from the bottom to the top, and it's already wicked off that 382 level, as you can see where the wick there. So I would still play some buys within around this region. This red line at 400 Satoshis, very close to that 382 level. That's a level of psychological support for Bitcoin at 400 sats. So if you're looking to buy, play some orders in there. If BTC starts going a bit of a random run like it tends to do now and then, play some orders down at 381, and I think you might get them filled, because whenever BTC does go in a run, ultimately it takes it out on those Satoshi pairs. So there's some buy zones within this region. You could get rid of that, to be honest, and just ladder some orders within that range, anyway, from 400 down to 380. Place a few orders in there, and I reckon some of those should get picked up. In terms of price targets, getting those yearly highs above there at 473 Satoshis will be the first major hurdle, and then we can really look at 500 sats and 600. How far? 1,000 sats. Yeah, I've got that marked up there. In terms of a price range up to 1,000 sats, we're talking 144%. So in my opinion, that will happen too. So in general, it is looking like it is ready to go. I mean, the MACD on the daily time frame show me that we've got a lot of potential growth incoming. If we do get a crossover and moving averages within this next 12 to 24 hours, I think you can really start to target that 30-40 cent area on the USDT pair, and then once we start pushing above 500 Satoshis, I think that inevitably will bring the Bitcoin market dominance down, and things will start to look really, really tasty. So, like I say, everything is looking bullish for Vechain. The entire crypto market's looking bullish, so buy and hold on for dear life. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you've got any questions regards to anything I've covered today, then jump into my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops. That link's in the pinned comment in the description. If you're not already, then please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.